Good evening. I'd like to call the June 30th, 2026 Board of Education meeting to order. At this time, Ms. Ayers will lead us in the invocation.
As we gather this evening, let us take a moment to reflect with gratitude for the rest and renewal that summer has provided. As we look ahead to a new school year, we are reminded that each new beginning brings fresh opportunities to learn, grow, and make a positive difference in the lives of our students. May we approach the work before us with wisdom, compassion, and a shared commitment to serving every child. We also lift up our teachers, staff, administrators, and families as they prepare to welcome students back, creating schools where every student feels safe, valued, and inspired to succeed. May the upcoming school year be filled with hope, purpose, and the promise of new beginnings.
Thank you, Sandy. At this time, Mr. Banks will lead us in the pledge.
There's no flag. So.
Okay.
No flag. No flag. Well,
Look in that corner.
yeah, they will look in the corner. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I promised the public we've done this before, but we've had a busy day, so we're going to roll with it today. At this time, I need a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Right, motion carries. At this time, we have a special recognition for our superintendent, and with us tonight, we have Dr. Barry Williams of the Northeast Regional Education Service Alliance to do that presentation. Thank you.
Good evening, Madam Chair, Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Lutz, and guests. I am here tonight representing the NCSSA, North Carolina School Superintendents Association, led by Mr. Jack Hoke, to present an award in honor and recognition of a superintendent who has demonstrated a strong dedication to public education, commitment to academic excellence, and a continual focus on professional growth and student learning. The award is named in honor of Dr. Dwayne Stallings. As an educational leader, Dr. Stallings served as an athletic coach, sat on the North Carolina High School Athletic Association Board of Directors, was named Northeast RESA Superintendent of the Year in 2013, and received the Bob McRae Superintendent of the Year Award in 2015. Dr. Stallings also served as the Executive Director of the Northeast RESA, the Northeast Educational Service Alliance. His legacy is one of mentorship, collaboration, and tireless advocacy for the public schools in Northeast North Carolina. This year's recipient carries the same spirit forward. Dr. Matthew Lutz brings more than 30 years of experience in public education to Currituck County Schools, over 23 which have been spent in administrative roles. Before becoming superintendent, Dr. Lutz served as principal of Shilesboro Elementary and Currituck County Middle School, and later as assistant superintendent, all within the school system he now leads. Dr. Lutz is the 2026 Northeast RESA Superintendent of the Year and is a regional nominee for the 2027 Burroughs Welcome Fund A. Craig Phillips North Carolina Superintendent of the Year. He is one of 8 superintendents that has been recognized to be the superintendent for the state. And if he wins that, which my fingers are crossed, I think he will go to Atlanta with the AASA and stand on stage with the other 49 states. Dr. Lutz has successfully guided his district while maintaining a steady focus on what matters most, every student reaching their highest potential. He exemplifies the traits Dr. Stallings embodied, which was dedication, collaboration, and a deep commitment to the community he serves. Please join me in honoring Dr. Matthew Lutz with the Dr. Dwayne Stallings Leadership Award.
Thank you, Barry.
Congratulations, Barry.
Appreciate it.
Good job.
Thank you.
Are we getting pictures?
Barry.
Yes.
Well, yes, ma'am.
Just one picture with Dr. Lutz and then also. Thank you, and then we'll invite the board in also. One, two, three, smile. Thank you.
On behalf of the board, congratulations, Dr. Lutz. We're glad you were recognized for the work that we know that you do, and we know that we're lucky to have you in Currituck County, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Yvette, did we have anyone sign up for public comment? No. All right, at this time, Ms. Mizell, our Chief Finance Officer, has a brief report for us.
Good evening, Chairman Parker, fellow board members, and Dr. Lutz. This evening, I have the final budget amendments for fiscal year 25-26. Starting with the State Public School Fund, we had an increase here of $216,850.71. What I want to point out about this, if you'll take a look at the description, paid parental leave, non-contributory benefits, instructional support, enhancement teachers, and school building administration are all guaranteed allotments. So the state's going to cover whatever we expend in there, but we have to have enough budget to cover it. So only about 30,000 of that entry that you see there is actual new allotment coming in. Next, we have our local expenditures. We had a small increase here of $6,728.61. That was for fines and forfeitures and interest, as well as various transfers to close out the year. Next, we have our federal funds, another small increase of $5,821. We received additional funds for Title II, Title III, Title IV, as well as McKinney-Vento Homeless Grant. The next one is capital outlay, and that's the one that got revised, to make sure that you're looking at that sheet. We had an increase of $379,106. $3 million of that is for Tulse Creek. We have 5 lottery projects, and we have 1 at Mayock Elementary, 1 at Currituck Middle, 2 at JP Knapp, and 1 at Knott's Island. And the change that you had there was for the state replacement yellow buses. So we had 2 buses that got delivered, and we had to book a payment for those, so that was the cause for the revision that you have. And then lastly, we have our other local funds. We had a large increase here of $632,425.32. There is a laundry list of things that came in. I'm not going to read all of those, but I'll just say that the bulk of that is our Medicaid cost settlement that comes in that goes towards EC. Any questions?
Any questions? Do we have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, now, do I have a motion for the consent agenda? Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, if I'm correct, I think we're down to informational items. Our next Board of Education meeting will be August 13th at 4 p.m. with a work session in the PLC, followed by a 6 p.m. board meeting. I do know that we are currently working, I am working with Dr. Lutz on a date and time for a board retreat. So that will be something we'll be adding this summer, something that we're very excited about, and we'll be inviting the commissioners to that as well. So we have that joint meeting and continue to have those open lines of communication. But at this time, we will have board member comments. Emily?
Thank you. I was just, first of all, congratulations, Dr. Lutz, on your accomplishment and your award. I would also like to commend the administration and Mrs. Rodriguez for the nice retirement breakfast. Thank you for coordinating all the food. It was a lovely event. The gifts, y'all do such a nice job with that. So thank you. I know that it is greatly appreciated. So thank you for that. And we just came from the opening of Tolls Creek Elementary. Beautiful, beautiful school. Such a nice job. Thank you for all the hard work that everyone has put into making that school so beautiful. I am excited to see what great things come of it. And lastly, everybody enjoy the rest of the summer. Happy 250th birthday to this great nation, and y'all enjoy your summer. Thank you.
All right, Sandy.
Echoing what Emily said, it was a great retirement event, getting all the teachers together. Also, and today was amazing. I don't know, what'd you say? We ran out of food at 3:50?
Even apples.
Wow. People were desperate. Also, Angela, can we talk about what can we mention that? So Angela applied for a scholarship. Do you want to tell what it is exactly? To attend the Legislative Action Committee on a national level. And she's advocating for our district. And so I would love for you to talk about it.
Walk the halls and we advocate for school nutrition. So I won a $1,500 scholarship to pay for my travel and accommodations for that. With the help, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say, but Ms. Ayers wrote a recommendation for me from.
I got permission to write it. So.
Yeah, we ran it through the channels first.
Yeah.
But, so thank you for that. But yes, it was.
Well, no, thank you for asking and taking the initiative and wanting to go to represent Currituck. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for that.
I don't think they know what they've done, but because my mouth.
Oh, I know
big,
exactly
so.
what they've done, and I'm excited about it. Thank you.
All right, Melissa.
Going to echo again. The opening was fantastic. The turnout was, I feel like some of the most I've ever seen for an event like this in Currituck. So it shows the support for our school system, that it is certainly there, and that public education is still a priority for, I would say, everyone in this county. I am excited for our new year, for all the new hires. I hope that we can serve you well in the 26-27 year.
Mr. Banks?
And again, congratulations, Dr. Lutz, on your award. Didn't you also get appointed to represent the superintendents at the state level at State Education? So congratulations on that. Currituck's getting well represented, I believe. Just wish we get a little bit more representation in Raleigh, especially to help with some other things. I do want to mention that Mr. Jimmy Furby passed away in May. He served on the Board of Education. I believe it was in the late 70s, early 80s, right, Ms. Kraft? Somewhere around there. But he would always ask me when we would talk, and he would always ask, how's everything on the board? So he'll be greatly missed. So I just wanted to mention Mr. Furby. The school opening was fantastic. It's an awesome building. I think it's going to, like Mr. O'Neill said, I think it's going to be the pride of the Eastern, if not the state. We've probably got the best elementary school in the state, I would think. And the cost of that building actually is the same thing they spent on the Mid-County Bridge. So just throw that number out there. So, but just wish everybody a happy and safe summer, and we're looking forward to our test scores coming out too soon. So, thank you.
All right, Dr. Luke?
Yeah, that was 30 years I've done so many public events, and there's always excitement. And Christina and this team out here, they always bring a first-class approach. It is so nice to have a turnout like we had tonight to see all of that work come to fruition. And it was interesting watching the communities, just their expression, their eyes, and you can see that there's some real momentum. And it's exciting to be there, for sure. As far as getting an award, there's no greater award than getting one from your peers. But I'm as good as my team, and it's been special. Susan, thank you. Another fine year on the budget. It gets more challenging every year, and with the funding from our county commissioners, with them passing the budget and providing what we've asked, we think we can find ourselves on pretty stable ground here moving forward, and then really start planning into the future. So again, Susan, tough work and much appreciated. And looking forward to a little rest here in July and getting back at it.
All right, just echoing everyone's congratulations, Dr. Lutz. We're excited about your leadership, and we're excited about the direction of our district. with you at the helm and with your team working hard. Just to echo everybody, it was fabulous today. And I think it was a visual display of the fact that the citizens of Currituck County support public education. That's a fact. There's often a lot of whispers. There's often some loud chatter that public education is not supported. Today's event shows fully that people want strong schools and they understand the importance of strong schools and what it does for community. Jason and I and the whole entire board, just a public thank you to the Board of Commissioners for the partnership that they've been working on with us. They sit down with Jason and I at our meetings that we do, chair, vice chair. We'll invite them to this board event. And that communication has made a difference. There's no surprises. There's no surprises when we come to the table. And I just can't thank them enough when we send them a budget and it's 100% fully funded. Because we're willing to tell our story and we're willing to say this is what we need and this is why we need it. And to our educators, it helps us tremendously when you are doing the hard work in the classroom that we can show the results. It's difficult to get those funds if we're not moving in the proper direction, but we are. We continue to improve. I had an opportunity to drop into Dr. Lutz's admin meeting last week where the data was on the board and he was discussing data and he was discussing areas where we've had real successes that are extraordinary successes. Math 3, when just a few years ago people were arguing about whether children could be successful at Math 3, and we have an 83% pass rate, one of the strongest in the state. So when we challenge people to do good work, and when we have a standard of excellence, good things are going to happen. So again, just to echo everyone on the board, I hope our educators get some rest. I hope our families enjoy their time. Thank you all for taking time to come out to celebrate Tolls Creek Elementary. It's something we should all be proud of, that was something that we could accomplish. So I'm looking forward to what we're going to do this summer. We'll put together our goals as a board and continue to try to move, as Dr. Lutz said, with this momentum forward to see what other great things we can do for Currituck County Schools. At this time, do we have a motion to adjourn? Second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Meeting adjourned.